Next, let's understand about different biodiversity conventions. So, for the protection of biodiversity, various conventions at a global level happens. So, there are three major that needs to be understood. One is conservation of biodiversity, and next is conservation of international convention on international trade of endangered species of wild flora and fauna, and next is convention on migratory species. So, the CITES is not part of UN, so it is part of IUCN. So, and CMS is part of United Nations EP, and it was founded under the Bonn Convention. So it has three appendices and it has two appendix. Next, let's in detail understand about Convention on Biodiversity. So it basically is an outcome of Earth Summit or Rio Summit of 1922. So it is under the UN. So it majorly has three objectives. One is conservation of biodiversity. Next is sustainable use of biodiversity and fair and equitable sharing of benefits from the use of genetic resources. So these three are the objectives. So similarly, in conference of parties under the Convention of Biodiversity, so there are two protocols that has been uh, obtained. So one is Cartagena Protocol in 2000 under COP5. Next is Nagoya Protocol 2010 under COP10, Conference of Parties 10. So what does Cartagena Protocol? So it is basically a supplementary agreement of Convention on Biodiversity, and it basically governs the movement of living modified organisms or genetically modified organisms. So example, so simply we know what is GM crops. So it is related to that kind of thing. So basically it seeks to protect the indigenous biodiversity. So no much gene manipulation should be taking place and the local indigenous biodiversity should be lost. So it basically strives in this manner. And next is Nagoya Protocol. So what does it say? So it is also a supplementary agreement of Convention on Biodiversity. So it is basically for effective implementation of third objective. So what is the third objective of CBD? Fair and equitable sharing of benefits from use of genetic resources. So whenever we are using the genetic resources locally, so the benefits which is arising from it should be equitably sharing and no monopoly in taking advantages of it. So to implement, so for implementation of it, so the Nagoya protocol is coming to this, and also there is other purpose of Nagoya protocol. The thing is HE targets. So HE biodiversity targets was formulated under this Nagoya protocol 2010 COP10. So it basically formulates 20 targets with five sections A to E. So these targets are between 2000. The fun part is, as per the recent Convention of Biodiversity, so these reports, so there is no country that achieved all 20 targets, all 20 HE biodiversity targets.